Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK continues to be in this ascending price channel. We had one fake out to the upside as it seems, but the uptrend on the LINK chart is still alive. And obviously the question is, how can you count this? How can we make sense of it? And I think the best way to do it is to understand it as the yellow wave count in a leading diagonal. So these 5 waves that you can see here on the chart, which are not complete yet. At the moment, we only have 3 with this latest swing high on the 20th of July. These 5 waves would likely complete a first wave, a first larger wave. If we get these 5 waves up, and again, it requires another high above the last major swing high here at around 844, okay, of the 20th of July. If we get a high above that level, we can call it a wave 1. And we can then look forward to a wave 2 pullback. At least we can watch if we get one, which would be a support area for a higher low, which could be used for an entry point for a third wave rally, which should happen afterwards. So at the moment, even though we have an uptrend, it has nothing to do with, okay, has LINK already bottomed here on the 10th of June or not? It is too early for that. We need one more wave up to confirm that. And then we can look at the next, let's say, reliable trade setup. We had 2 trade setups down here. They were pullback setups just before the breakout. They worked out phenomenally well. I've taken them off the chart, these support areas, just not to overwhelm the chart. We had a breakout point here defined as well, and resistance for an inverse head and shoulders. Price did rally, reached the head and shoulders target perfectly. I think it was up here around 840, 850. And now we're just doing a bit of a pullback here in what I think could still be an overall uptrend. So as long as we're holding 747, we should get a C wave of wave 5. If you're wondering why can a wave 5 have a C wave, well, it's just related to the idea that it is a leading diagonal. So we've got these diagonal structures everywhere. It's clearly not an impulse. It's not an impulse, and the diagonal also still needs to prove itself. It's not a straightforward wave count. Diagonals are always messy. They can always be corrections as well. So just be aware that it's far from confirmed here that this yellow count is the right one. But we can be watching for another high as long as we're holding 747. At least I want to avoid a sustained break below that level. And if we get to the 747 level or slightly above, we should see a bit of a turn to the upside, yeah? In a C wave, okay? So as you can see here, we have this pullback zone and we're getting closer to it. I would at this stage expect it to be reached between 771 and 747. Okay, if we have a break below that level, it's not clearly bearish, but it is a first warning that things might start to crumble, yeah, and might start to break down again. But at the moment, I think there's a good chance it will turn around there. And then we could get that C wave of wave 5. And then I will give you a support area for wave 2. The thing is, you need to be aware that there is a very strong resistance here at around $9.50. And it first needs to get above that. And I would be surprised if LINK will do that in this rally to the upside. You can even add a bit of a trend line here. And you can see that's exactly where we found resistance right now. So I'm not telling you I'm super confident in this C wave to the upside, but what I'm telling you is that this is what I'm watching for to get this wave count confirmed for me to give you a more reliable trade setup in a wave 2 pullback. So until then, we just need to be a bit patient. Again, the short-term uptrend is still intact and it's still in the trend channel, right? And it can still move higher. Just be aware that we're now entering an area of resistance, the descending trend line. We've got the previous swing high here at 877 and $9.50 is anyway a super important resistance level. And I doubt that we will get above it in just this wave 5. But happy to be surprised and happy to be impressed. But I don't think at this stage the market is ready for it. But if it is, then this is a breakout point and it could really cause a significant rally because LINK hasn't been above this level for more than a year. Yeah, okay, and that's my update about LINK. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.